Hey everybody, this is Sue Craig, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Cleveland, Ohio. And today I have another card for you. It's another nautical card. And here's the card. It's a Z-fold card. What do you think? I thought it was gorgeous. You know what really makes it, I think? Not only the paper, but the loose anchor trinkets. That's what this is. And that iridescent paper, isn't that pretty? Let me show you what we're going to use today. This is the paper called Scenic Coast. It's a 6x6 paper, and it is from the May to August catalog. We don't call it an annual catalog anymore. It's the current catalog. It has some gorgeous colors in it. We'll take a look at the sunsets that they have. The back sides look beautiful with the front sides. It's just amazing. I think this is one of the best sets of paper they've done. The stamp set we're going to use today is called Sunset Coast. I really like the dies for this. Stamps are just beautiful too. Let me show you what we're going to be using today. When I used this in my classes this week, I found the easiest thing to do was to number the pieces on the card base and to number the pieces of cardstock, because typically what people do is they take this out and go, oh, look at these pretty pieces. And then the ones that I've so nicely, neatly arranged are not in order anymore. And I know this only has 4 pieces, but it could be more difficult to put together. So anyway, what I did was I numbered them on the back. That's 1, that's 3, the big one is 2. Excuse me, and that's 4. So I numbered the card too, the cardstock. You can see that's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of paper. I also took the Sailboat die and I cut it out. This is a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, yep, square, and then I just put it through with the die. I ran the shells through with scraps of my designer paper, not regular cardstock. And I have 2 pieces of white paper. One of them is, let's see, 3 1/8 by 4. And this one is 4 by 4 1/4. All right, so they're going to go like this on our card. It's pretty easy to put this together. Let me show you how we're going to do that. With the card closed, you may not be able to see it, but there's a number 1 right here. So I'm just going to take my designer paper and put it right here, and I want to have a small border. Next one is piece 2. I'm going to move these. I wanted to make sure that whatever paper I used, that I got this gorgeous sunset in here. All right, this says number 3. What you'll find too when you're cutting these, you'll find that these 2 pieces here are 7/8 by 3 1/4. I will put all the measurements below so that you can see exactly how to make this card. All right, and then on the inside, we're going to open this up. On the inside, there's a number 4, and that's where this next piece goes. There we go. And then you can tell that these pieces are going to go right in here. All right, let's see what our stamping is for these. We're going to be using the Blueberry Bushel ink. And let's see. I gotta pull my stamps over. I did not pull them over. All right. I'm going to show you inside of the card. And I just chose to stamp at the top for this first part of the sentiment. You can stamp it wherever you want. I told my students in class that you wanted to put your papers into the card the way they were going to go. That way, when you're stamping, you will stamp it the correct way. It won't be the wrong way. Because typically in class, we all love to talk, and sometimes we're paying attention, sometimes we're not. This just helps a little. All right, so here's the water, and I'm just going to stamp it right here. I think that's so cool. And then I'm going to put our sentiment just below it. And we'll take out the crushed curry now and do our sun. The sun is going to be full strength above the water. And then I'm going to stamp directly again on the water. That way it looks like a lighter color, and it's the reflection of the sun. So we'll attach these pieces. I think this makes such a pretty card. The nice part about this is it could be feminine cards, masculine cards. We typically have trouble with masculine cards, but this is perfect for that. But any woman that I know would love it too. So we're going to take our seashells. I put the seashells in a little post-it note because it's sticky on part of it. And I put them on my paper and used my tweezers to attach these. I'm going to put this up here. And you can put this boat, the sailboat, on before you decorate it. Of course, we want to make sure that the sun is shining there. And we'll add a seashell. Really, again, it doesn't matter where you put them. I like to use the tweezers so I don't get glue on my hands. Alright, so let's turn the sailboat over and we'll add adhesive. You could also, if you wanted, you could add a sentiment to the front here, above the sailboat if you like. I liked kind of centering this. Oh, is that gorgeous? Wow. That is something else, isn't it? All right, let me get a glue dot here. I used glue dots on the back of these little sailboat trinkets. You can use one, you can use two, whatever you like. I'm just going to put it at an angle here. Look at that. Quick and easy card. Wherever this note finds you, I hope it finds you happy. And here, if you wanted, you could do happy birthday, happy retirement, whatever, happy anniversary, whatever you want. Well, again, look in the description below for all of the cutting of the paper. And I hope you like this card today. I hope you give it a try. And thanks for watching.